I'd like to talk to you now, dads, about the issue of men treating women with respect. And it's a hot topic now. Of course, we've got problems with school kids, schoolboys, football players, some challenges in politics in Canberra and other places, and we have the ongoing problem of domestic violence. So the Fathering Project has 4 top tips for how to teach your boys to become respectful of the opposite gender. So the first is role modelling it for them. And this is obviously important, and every person I know, and certainly every woman, says that a father has to role model it in the way he treats his children's mother and the girls in the family and every other woman in his life. He has to role model it. Everyone agrees. Second rule is to be explicit about that value. Teach your boys to only ever show respect to girls and, as they grow up, to women. I mean, if you don't get involved in teaching this to your boys, then they'll be susceptible to influences from the movies, from their mates, social media, music, places where they get all sorts of values. And if you're not involved, Dad, then you're giving those influences, which are not always healthy, a free hit. If you see your boys, and they probably will, treating their sisters badly or speaking to their mother badly, or you hear of them insulting girls in the playground because they're girls in the way that boys can do, and I know my daughter got some of that as well, you have to be strong. That is not a family value. I will not tolerate that in this family. We do not do that. Stop it immediately. Don't ever do it again. And also, honestly, speak to your daughters about it. Speak to your daughters. For example, we often say in the Fathering Project that the respect that a girl expects from males is set by the dad. So, for example, if you treat your daughters with respect, that bar of respect will be up here, and she will not tolerate disrespect from blokes. But if you set the bar of respect low, that is, you don't show her respect, she thinks she's not worthy of respect. Very important for men to be held to account by women, and very important for your daughter as she grows up to not be held captive to the attitudes of men, but to understand that she deserves respect. The third tip is to teach them empathy for girls, for women. In other words, to help them understand what it feels like for a woman to be disrespected. And they can learn that from you. You can say to them, well, how do you think the girls feel when you do that? How do you think your sisters feel when you steal their toys just because you're stronger and older? But also, women can teach empathy. So the mother can teach your sons what it's like for a woman if she has experienced disrespect. The sisters can teach it. Maybe cousins, maybe other people in the playground. And please don't rely on the school to do this. Schools do a great job nowadays, but it's not enough. Kids have their radar out for what you think, Dad. I'm going to get emotional. I mean, look at your boys. What sort of man do you want them to be? What sort of man do you want them to be? Imprint this sort of stuff in their head and their heart, and they will be outstanding young men. Men of integrity and honour, noble men that you'll be proud of them and they'll be proud of themselves. So, Dad, you have to be intentional about this, or they'll be won over by other forces. So important that they learn how to treat women with respect. It works. Tip number 4 is to provide kids with what they need to feel intrinsically worthwhile and resilient, and therefore less likely to need to exercise power and control over others because they always feel threatened. So watch our video on this based on what we call the bus principle. The bus principle is about giving kids such a sense of personal worth and internal strength that they are less vulnerable to external forces such as perceived rejection. And it gives them a level of resilience that reduces their need to control their environment and those in it. Less shame, more resilience. Check it out.